Welcome to my very first screencast demoing WordPress 2.7. First off, because WordPress 2.7 is in beta at this time, I'm using the very latest version I can. 2.7 Beta 2 Build 9582. It should be very similar to what the final version of 2.7 will operate like, but since WordPress is open source and always changing, I want to be sure to mention exactly what version I used in the screencast. So let us begin by logging into the WordPress admin. And here we are. If you're used to any of the earlier versions of WordPress, such as 2.5 or 2.6, this new administration screen may come as quite a shock. It's very different. Don't worry though, the fine folks at Automatic did a ton of usability testing with laser eye trackers and whatnot to ensure that WordPress 2.7 is the easiest and most customizable version of WordPress yet. We'll start at the top. The name of your site is shown here. Will link directly to the public view of your site. It's replacing the Visit Site button in earlier versions of WordPress. There's a small drop-down box here for quick actions. It's somewhat sparse in 2.7 and can be populated by plugins, but there are plans for this box in future WordPress releases. Finally, your username links to the profile page, and you can log out here as well. On the left-hand side of the WordPress admin screen is an all-new menu system. This new menu takes up significantly less real estate than before, and also allows easy access to any administration page without having to dig through various submenus. For example, to update WordPress to the latest version, I can click on the arrow next to Tools, which shows me the settings the tools submenu. From there, I can click on Update to be taken to the appropriate page. A few things to note about this menu. I'm going to go ahead and go back now. A few things to note about this menu. Clicking on the top level menu item will take you to the first item in the submenu. For example, clicking on Posts will take me to the Add New Posts page. Plugins, of course, can define their own behavior and can modify the default behavior. Also note that clicking on these little arrows will collapse the items to show just the icons. In that case, submenus will be shown on a flyout menu. Now, in the middle of the page is the main WordPress dashboard. This has received a significant overhaul since WordPress 2.6 and will likely prove to be very useful. Every dashboard widget that you see here can be moved around on the screen and hidden. For example, I prefer having the new Recent Drafts widget in the upper right. I also received the WordPress development blog via my RSS reader, so I'm going to hide that dashboard widget. I click on the Screen Options tab in the upper right hand and uncheck the appropriate box. Again, plugins have the ability to add dashboard widgets. With WordPress 2.7's very useful dashboard, I expect a significant amount of plugin developers to start authoring widgets to post here. That's all for this screencast. I hope you have enjoyed this little preview of WordPress 2.7. Thank you for listening.